Hello my fellow followers. In today's video, I will be discussing about 5 SML characters that completely disappeared. This is going to be a long video, so sit tight and get some snacks while we discuss this topic. Number 1. Officer Top and Bottom. First, let's talk about Officer Top. Officer Top speaks in a calm manner and always has suggestive things or intimate speech when talking to Officer Bottom. Sometimes he spanks Officer Bottom. The puppet used for Officer Top and Bottom is from the same company that made the Brooklyn Tea Guy puppet. Adriana did the makeup design for Officer Top. Supposedly, he along with Officer Bottom were filled in for Officer Brooklyn Tea Guy while Chris/Pablo was in quarantine. Brooklyn Tea Guy returned on Jeffrey's 16th birthday, which means that Officer Top and Bottom were most likely fired. However, this theory is debunked as they return in Bad Jeffy as Brooklyn Tea Guy's co-workers, though they never appeared after that and have been retired ever since Pablo's self-quarantine was over. That's all the information that I have on Officer Top. Moving on to Officer Bottom. Officer Bottom, much like Officer Top, likes to make inappropriate and intimate and suggestive comments towards one another. Officer Bottom also likes to get hit by Officer Top as revealed in Joseph the Hero. Adriana did the makeup design for Officer Bottom as well as Officer Top. Supposedly, he along with Officer Top were filled in for Officer Brooklyn Tea Guy while Chris/Pablo was in quarantine. This was later proven false in Bad Jeffy. Hilariously, some fans compare his voice to Bruce from Family Guy. It's most likely that the puppet for Officer Bottom was the same one used for Brad and Bowser Jr.'s sick pool party and Bronx dude in Jeffy's drone. We have some character info from sources stating that his gender is male, his hobbies are being a cop and being gay, his only known relatives are Officer Top, his friends are Officer Top, Jeffy and Richard Goodman, his enemies are Brooklyn Tea Guy and Goodman. His first appearance was in Jeffy's Big Mess, his latest appearance was in Bad Jeffy, and is portrayed by Matthew Reber. The number 2 place goes to Strek. It is unknown when Strek was born, but he was raised in Waterford, Ireland. In 2008, he moved to Florida because he had been selected to go on main character judging after he won an award. He used to mooch off of Mario while living with him without any rent. Shrek was originally from the DreamWorks film franchise of the same name, and he won the main character judging and picked tour guide for today along with Mario. He also appeared in Season 2 of Mario and Luigi's Stupid and Dumb Adventures. He makes a few cameos in the background of Logan 30 Acres' early videos such as Tony's Life Story. He also makes a brief appearance in Logan's later videos such as Bowser Jr.'s Cell Phone, Bowser Jr.'s Game Night 2, Bowser Goes to the Movies, Jeffy's Mistake, and The Bet. Considering that Strek is meant to be a stereotype for fat jerks in the SML universe, he has been shown to be very lazy, childish, not too competent, somewhat moronic, lacking in self-discipline, not compliant, manipulative, sloppy, disgusting, and rather worthless. Shrek is obsessed with eating cheesecake and taking craps to the point it's off the wall. He is so obsessed with cheesecake that he literally has sexual intercourse with it in addition to eating it. In Baby Shrek, he crapped out an actual baby because of this. This is generally why I find Strek to be a wholesome but absurd character in his duplicable era. He is just one of those characters who has stuck around for a long time, but they have not made an appearance since SML movie The Grinch, which is false, because the real last time he was spotted is unknown. But he has made an appearance on Lance's and Chili's accounts, confirming he was coming back, but he never did. Shrek was one of my personal favorite characters, and I hope he can make a return in the future. But for now, I guess time will tell. For number 3, we have Black Yoshi, aka your boy Dougie. In early 2021, Nintendo threatened to sue Logan due to Logan using the names of puppets that Nintendo owned. I can possibly understand why Nintendo would do this because most of Logan's characters had something to do with the Nintendo franchise, such as characters like Mario, Rosalina, Peach, Cody, Bowser Jr., etc. Black Yoshi returned in the puppet universe as your boy Dougie as a puppet dinosaur, after Jeffy's pet Booger continued to destroy the house. Marvin had called Brooklyn Tea Guy to bring a dinosaur back from prehistoric times via a portal that brings back dinosaurs from the past. After the machine turned on, your boy Dougie came from the portal and started talking. He wanted to eat the chicken and he promised Marvin that he will be friends with Booger once he bought the chicken. After eating and introducing himself to Marvin and Rose, he then drank Kool-Aid. While drinking his Kool-Aid, Marvin asked your boy Dougie to get Booger to stop destroying the house. This is all I'm going to get into for now. To see a more detailed discussion, go to the SML Wiki fandom that's in my bio on my YouTube channel. Number 4 goes to Screwball, a believed to be wanted criminal convict who set himself on a journey to change his appearance to kidnap kids. His last appearance was in the Sml movie Jeffy's 19th Birthday, which would play a huge role in popularizing the relationship between Jeffy and Nancy. On a piece of paper in front of the cabin where Screwball is at, there's a piece of paper with a trail leading to another cabin by the name of Creepy Hut in the Woods. When he gets there, we can see Nancy pop out of nowhere and she explains how she survived the reoccurring events of Jeffy's 18th birthday. She discusses a plan about how they can kidnap Jeffy, coming up with not only kidnapping Jeffy, but a whole bus full of kids. The bus full of kids included Junior, Jeffy, Cody, and Joseph. To do this, Screwball used his prior experience of making balloon animals to trick Jackie Chu into getting off the bus so that he could hijack the bus and kidnap the kids. While these events are taking place, Nancy assures Screwball a large sum of money to kidnap Jeffy and the kids, only for Nancy to die and for Screwball to disappear. He also made appearances in videos such as Bowser Jr.'s First Grade Part 4 and Jeffy's 18th birthday and 19th birthday. The final character that disappeared completely and is also one of the most controversial characters, Does Bad Things Guy. Despite murdering 26 people, he also killed others as part of him acting like a cop. Some fans believe that Does Bad Things Guy may have killed even more people than shown in the door. They believe the death toll could be higher than 26. From the events of the Hitman to the secret door, he filled in for Brooklyn Guy for 7 months. He was a ruthless serial killer that murdered 26 people who bought the house before Mario and Bowser did. He sold the house numerous times to people but warned them not to go in the door in one of the rooms, as behind the door were the bodies of his previous victims. If they stayed out of the room, he did nothing and left the new residents alone, but if they disobeyed his orders and opened the door, he knocked them out, tied them in chains, and killed them in a variety of brutal ways. After his victims were dead, he took photos of the mangled corpses and hung them up. Does Bad Things Guy was a terrifying character during this era, and we can all hopefully agree that he is never coming back. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. For me, this was a fun topic to discuss. What are your opinions? If you have any, leave any in the comments for me to read. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye. Hello my fellow followers. In today's video, I will be answering the question of how many medical disorders does Cody have? I cannot place an exact number on Cody's medical history, considering the fact he has a wide variety of medical diseases. But first we will explain 3 things. When was Cody's first appearance and when was Cody's latest appearance, some background info about Cody, and finally, how many medical disorders does he have? Cody first appeared in the Sml movie Bowser Jr.'s First Grade Part 1, which in my opinion brings back tons of nostalgia from the old Sml. As Cody was first introduced, he was the average stereotypical nerd who was the only character who thinks logically and has functioning brain cells. Compared to Junior, the opposite of him being very slow, which can cause him to be undependable in life or death situations. Anyways, back to Cody. During this Sml movie, he brings up his irritable bowel syndrome after Junior asks Cody if he is nervous.
Great, I'm so nervous. Are you nervous, Cody?
A little bit. My irritable bowel syndrome was going crazy last night.
But as stated earlier, I will not get into his medical diseases just yet. That was just some info I felt to include. Cody's latest appearance was in the Sml movie Jeffy's Club. In this video, Marvin, Rose, Brooklyn Guy, and Karen go to a club, but Jeffy wants to go with them. After finding out it's a club for people 21 and up, this makes Jeffy mad, so he starts his own club and hires Bully to be a bodyguard for the party. The party was going good as he lets people who have their names on the list in the party. You can see the list includes people like Lil T, who has not been seen in a while. Although he is on the list, he never makes an appearance in the video. The only people that show up are Penelope, Jeffy, Junior, Joseph, Cody, and Patrick, and a couple of girls. We can even see Luke on there, which was a one-time character in Sml movie Cody's New Friend. He also makes no appearance in this video as well. Now we will discuss background information about Cody. Cody was born on February 29, 2008 to Tyrone and Judy, who adopted him. However, in other timelines and videos, Cody is believed to be the biological son of Judith and Gary, a pizza delivery guy and a one-time character in the Sml universe. Some also believe that he was the son of Kamek in the original Sml universe, but that was never proven. He first appeared in the Bowser Jr. Summer School series as a socially awkward, nerdy kid with medical disorders, but he has since become a main character and has become more mature, logical, and unashamed, raging homosexual. He is the only character introduced in the Summer School series to appear outside of the series and be a main character. He is mostly known for his weird, openly perverted personality, but is sometimes very smart. In Bowser Jr.'s summer vacation, Cody bought himself a Ken doll, which he fell in love with, and even developed feelings for it, even going as far to thinking of it as an actual person. However, this is because of his medical disorders. He also loves Jr. a lot, in fact, probably more than Ken, so he often pretends that Ken is Jr., which again brings up my point of him being perverted. Eventually, his sister Caddy met him again and Cody's sister for a bit before leaving him, and so far hasn't returned as she most likely got adopted by another family. Cody likes to show off how he is super hunky and how he takes pictures and paintings of himself, but clearly it is photoshopped. The first instance seeing these pictures are in Cody's house. He can also create weird and crazy inventions such as the cloning machine, the shrink ray, the human potion, and the baby machine, as well as the come to life machine. We are now at the final part of the video, discussing all of Cody's known medical disorders. In this section for the video, I will discuss the disorder and what it is in a short description. First, we have glaucoma. Glaucoma is a group of eye conditions that can cause blindness. With all types of glaucoma, the nerve connecting the eye to the brain is damaged, usually due to high eye pressure. And at first, I did not really believe this was a real thing until I looked it up, and it's actually a real thing. The next disorder is fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is widespread muscle pain and tenderness. The next disorder is restless leg syndrome, which is just the urge to move your legs while sleeping. That's just my interpretation of what restless leg syndrome is. I'm not sure what it is, that's just how I remember it of. Lou Gehrig's disease, type 1 diabetes, night terrors, and the tiny elephant. These are all shown or mentioned in Bowser Jr.'s summer school. He also has a disorder of bleeding eyes and Cody's mistake. Another disorder is he was born without a reflection in videos such as Cody the Vampire and Bowser Jr.'s Bad Luck. Another one is he farts whenever he lies. This is shown in SML movie Cody's Report Card. He has unlimited hats. I don't really know how that's a disorder, but apparently it is. And it's shown in SML movies Truth or Dare and Loch Ness Monster. He also has irritable bowel syndrome, which is one of the first syndromes that he has that was mentioned in the Bowser Jr.'s First Grade Part 1, The Pantry, and Cody's Report Card. He has social anxiety, which makes him wheeze uncontrollably. This is shown in videos such as Cool Cody. He has acid reflux disorder. This is shown in SML movie Taken. He needs pills to avoid peeing his pants. This is shown in SML movie The Substitute Teacher. He has cerebral palsy. This is shown in Bowser Jr.'s Pool Party. He is allergic to fur/cats. This is shown in Precious's Pillow Fort. He is allergic to secondary colors. This is shown in Bowser Jr.'s Playtime. He is allergic to peanuts. This is mentioned and shown in Cody's Nut Allergy. And he is allergic to garlic, which is shown in SML movie Cody the Vampire. Cody by far has the most medical diseases out of anyone in the entire SML series. He has a variety of different disorders, but he is continuing to learn from them. Cody is personally one of my favorite characters and the most growing character. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video, so tell me, how many more medical symptoms do you think Cody has? Leave replies in the comments for me to read. Bye-bye! Hello my fellow followers, in today's video, I will be discussing why Karen is becoming a good SML character. This is going to be a fun video, so hear me out. First, let's start off by asking who is Karen. Karen is Brooklyn T. Guy's wife. Even though Brooklyn T. Guy sometimes can't stand her, their toxic relationship have brought the spotlight towards Karen. Karen is portrayed as a stupid, sometimes clueless, and very annoying person. Well, in her 2015 to 2017 era. Over time, her character development has grown so much, she went from an annoying to discreet and learning person whilst on behalf of Brooklyn Guy. Her first appearance was in 2015 in SML movie Home Alone 2. She also makes appearances in late 2015 SML videos such as Mario's Thanksgiving Problem, Mario's Christmas Tree Problem, and Bowser Jr.'s Christmas Eve. Let's move on to character information so we can learn a little bit more about Karen. Her nicknames are Sharon, Curly, Baby, B-Word, Ugly Wife, Skank, Stepmom, Captain Obvious. Her birthday is June 25th, but she has an unknown year of birth. Her gender is female. Her hobbies are annoying her husband, being lazy, burning dinner, and not cleaning the dishes. Karen's jobs are robber, nurse, cop, or Karen would say quap, firefighter, and doctor. Karen's relatives includes Brooklyn T. Guy, her husband, Bowser, a possible ex-husband, Mr. Guy, her father-in-law, Barbara, her mother-in-law, literally every single brother Brooklyn Guy's ever had ever. Her other relatives include Jonathan, her brother-in-law, Penelope, her daughter-in-law, and Brooklyn T. Guy Jr., her son-in-law, aka believed to be one of the 26 unidentified murder victims. Moving on from character information, we are now transitioning to character development. Her character development is based off of two parts, old her and new her. We will watch a comparison video ranging from her first video to her latest video being seen.
You are. Stop.
That is a bad idea.
Oh my God.
Do you want to just do this another night?
No, we're doing this tonight. You stop laughing and you put your damn mask back on. Go. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I know, Elmo, we're professionals.
You got to calm your wife, mate. She can't be taking her mask off.
Why is he laughing? Okay, is that it's in your mouth. Open your mouth. I gotta take it.
You're not supposed to eat it, mate.
What are you doing? Just put it back on. No.
Let's just do it another night.
No. Fix your stupid. Oh my God. It.
Oh no, that's fine, Karen. I just spent half my life savings to buy a courtside ticket to Game 6 to watch the Miami Heat beat the Boston Celtics.
Why did you spend half my life savings on basketball tickets?
Well, I spent half of my life savings because you just sit on the couch. You don't really do anything. But yeah, I did.
Boy, did you really think it's worth it?
Is it worth it to go watch the Miami Heat win the Eastern Conference and smell Jimmy's ass as he runs by me? Yeah, I think it is, Karen.
Well, Boyne, I guess if it means that much to you, it'll be nice for us to go together. When do we leave?
We just finished watching the comparisons, and you can tell she is becoming a more organized person and trying to make herself look somewhat presentable to others. Karen is a truly developing character, and in my opinion has had the most growth character-wise. I've adapted to love Karen and her character overall. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. This was a fun topic to discuss. Either way, what are your opinions on Karen? Leave them in the comments for me to read. As usual, subscribe, like, and comment. Bye-bye! Hello my fellow followers. In today's video, we will be discussing a more or less relevant character by the name of Chris Tallballs. You might have heard of him as he has made very subtle appearances in SML movies. In this video, we will discuss two things. Who was Chris Tallballs and when was his last appearance? First, let's talk about Chris Tallballs. Chris Tallballs, sometimes called Crystal Balls, is a minor character in the SML series. His first appearance was in Jeffy's Future. He is a con artist known to scam people and tell fortunes that are either an obvious statement or a false future. He is proven to be a scammer in the SML movie Jeffy the Monkey. In this video, Marvin complains about Jeffy's behavior and then says that a monkey would be easier to take care of. But then the next day, Jeffy turns into a monkey. After this, he believes it was a curse from God to punish him and teach him a lesson. What that lesson is, I have absolutely no idea. Chris Tallballs resembles a wizard with a white beard and a starry hat. He also wears glasses, brown shoes, and has a blue gown on his shirt. Not much is known about Chris, but from what we have seen from him, he is using his fake fortunes to get out of paying his taxes. He may also have an obsession of donuts, as seen in Jeffy's Future, as he keeps asking, "Who ate the donut?" Chris Tallballs also makes an appearance in SML movie Junior's Pokemon cards. In this video, Junior tries to complete his Poly collection, but the last card that he needs to finish it is $30,000. To get this, him and Joseph would start a car wash. But when they washed Goodman's car, they would find a blank check near the cup holder in his car. Junior and Joseph then take the check and cash it out for the Pokemon card Junior wants. Goodman then finds out and goes to Junior's house to take the Pokemon cards away from him. But Junior gives him old cards, assuming that he won't tell the difference. This plan works, and he still has the Pokemon cards he wants. While Joseph and Junior celebrates, Joseph realizes that the card he got was a PSA 9 and not a PSA 10. Junior gets mad and the video ends. Moving on from that, we now have the final part of the video. When was Chris Tallballs' last appearance? His last appearance was in the SML movie Cody Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. In this video, it explains the plot of Harry Potter with a twist, I guess, but I will never know because I've never watched Harry Potter before. But he makes an appearance at 4 minutes and 51 seconds in this SML movie. That's all the information that I have on Chris Tallballs, considering he was only making appearances in videos that range from 2020 to 2023. He has not made an appearance since. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. This was a fun topic to discuss. So tell me, was Chris Tallball your favorite character? Let me know down in the comments so I can read them. Bye bye! Hello my fellow followers. In today's video, we will be discussing when Five Nights at Freddy's 5 will come out on the SML channel. In this video, we will go over possible release dates, what the Five Nights at Freddy's SML series even is, and the possible episodes we could get in the future. Please like and subscribe and watch to the end of this video. To start off, some may ask, what even is the Five Nights at Freddy's SML series? The Five Nights at Freddy's SML series is a replica of the actual Five Nights at Freddy's games and lore. SML went far enough to even depict the plot of each FNAF game, including large amounts of detail when it came to the lore. In SML movie Five Nights at Freddy's 4, when Brooklyn Guy comes to give Jeffy his check for his total nights worked at Freddy's, Marvin then says, "I'm not going back to that place so you can leave." After that, Brooklyn Guy says that the place is demolished and they can't go back, which is very similar to the actual FNAF lore. But in the same SML movie, they go to Timmy's house to have a sleepover. When they get there in the middle of the night, Jeffy and Junior hear noises coming from the closet. As they walk up the room towards the stairs with a flashlight, they point the flashlight at the costume for Nightmare Freddy. As Junior and Jeffy run back to their room and hide under the blanket, Cody and Timmy come to Jeffy and Junior. Junior says that Freddy is by the stairs, but when Cody and Timmy go to check, nobody is there. Cody and Timmy then assume that they are lying and go back to their room. When Cody and Timmy go in the closet for fun time, they open the closet and Nightmare Foxy hops out of the closet. This reveals that Foxy is now hostile as Cody and Timmy scream. I can likely assume that Cody and Timmy got killed by Nightmare Foxy. Cody's death might be canon because of his frequent appearances in SML movies. But I'm unsure if Timmy's death is canon or not, considering this is the latest video I've seen him in. After this, Junior comes up with a plan to escape the house, but it includes leaving Jeffy behind. He thought it would work, but he was killed by Bonnie after Brooklyn Guy was killed by Foxy inside of the closet. Hank was also killed as well. Anyways, moving on from the SML movie themselves, it's time for the possible release date. As the other Five Nights at Freddy's movies were likely made and uploaded a few weeks later after each other, FNAF 5 could possibly come out late January to mid-February, so I could possibly guess it could come out mid-February. I believe it was Cody that stated in the SML movie after FNAF 4 that it won't come out in January, but maybe February. It was either Brooklyn Guy or Cody who said that. I'm pretty sure. Despite this, these are all my speculations. Again, these are opinions. I am unaware of when FNAF 5 will come out. We just have to wait and let time tell. Congratulations on making it to the end of the video. This was a fun topic to discuss. When do you think FNAF 5 will come out? Leave possible dates in the comments for me to read. Bye bye! Hello my fellow followers. In today's video, I will be discussing my unpopular opinion about Rose being the worst SML character. To start off, the reason why I even think of this is because of her idiocy and lack of common knowledge. And if I really think about it, her being an idiot makes her character more and more entertaining. Despite this, I still find her to be the worst SML character for the following reason. First reason, she was generally annoying in her 2016-ish era, given the fact she was completely clueless and annoying most of the time. For example, in the video Mario's New Girlfriend, a video from the old SML channel that got deleted is basically Rose fantasizing over stars, and it is very annoying. I'm happy to see her modern character development as she is continuing to grow, but her 2016 era was just extremely bad. She is truly developing as a character, but her overall character is just irrelevant to me. But another thing I want to include is that in most of her appearances, she is always sitting down on the red couch and just never doing anything. Yes, she has had a few videos here and there that had something to do with her, such as Jeffy Gets Framed, the Taser Problem, etc. Another thing that infuriates me is not only about Rose but Marvin too. This single video shows how unaware they are of their real son, such as the video drawing Jeffy, which shows anytime someone would try to impersonate Jeffy, Marvin would be absolutely lost not knowing the whereabouts of his son. So that basically concludes my unpopular opinion on why I despise Rose so much. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye!